So this is Cool TV. We still here at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police, the LMP. Behind the officers, we see Representative Josiah Marvin Cole, Representative Frank Safoko, the head of. We also earlier on we saw Representative Yekeh, and so they are not too far from us. He's also there. Representative Koluba is there. They are in the vicinity of the LMP, and so we seen them from distance. What are they doing at that point? Have they been ushered in to have had the conversation with the LMP here? And their appearance here today is represented is being predicated upon the invitation from the LMP in regards to the situation of the branding of the Capitol building. And so they are coming towards us, and upon of receiving them, we're going to hear from them. And of course, Representative Zinanomo has also joined them. Representative Zinanomo is heading to them. So they are coming towards us. So let's see what exactly they're going to be speaking to the press. Representative Zinanomo, Representative Frank Safoko, Representative Josiah Marvin Cole, Representative Yekeh Koluba, they are heading outside of the yard of the LMP. So let's. So, Representative Dixon Sibo has not been seen. Representative.
That's point again. We are not leaving. We are going to find something to eat to come back.
Also, on the lunch break?
We are not leaving. We're going to breakfast. The cost of the people matter. You say breakfast. Waka is killing people recklessly in the country. You say breakfast. I mean, the government is very unserious. America need to be serious on the plate. America is very unserious.
Welcome to Thank you very much. What's the tip? What's going on in there? Liberians are concerned. You've been in there for some time now.
Well, I understood that the police invited police of ours.
Okay.
And those police are undergoing interrogation at the police station. And then, I mean, the right thing is to listen to the police and let the police conduct their investigation. So all we are asking for impartial, and they should be impartial in terms of their investigation.
Have you been witnessing the investigation, or are you somewhere else while the investigation is
No, I'm not in the room of interrogation. We're somewhere else, and we're just sitting down having a conversation. But what we're hoping for is the best. And we also believe that those perpetrators should be brought to justice. There should be nothing to stop them from being brought to justice. But we're hoping that the police will conduct themselves in a professional way that we're expecting.
What can you say? What can you say? What can you say about this particular period? I saw you posted a couple of days ago about this particular period being a difficult time, especially when you had a personal situation with your Cocoa farm being burned as well. What can you say about the saga, just everything that's happening with the legislation?
Well, I have 30,000 cocoa trees that are planted, and criminals were paid. They went up and lit fire into my cocoa farm, but I mean that's where the country will find ourselves, and they're hoping that we're going to get the justice that we deserve. So Liberia is at a very difficult period, and we're hoping that the president will play the leadership to resolve so many things that are going on. There is no institution in this country that does not have crisis right now. No institution.
You were one of those accused of the burning of the Capitol building. Has the Liberia National Police called you?
No, let me correct that. I was never accused of being one of those that burnt the Capitol buildings. If the police say that you are a person of interest, maybe you got information that will be leading to the people who burned the Capitol building. But so I was never accused by the police. And I thank you very much.
Thank you very much for talking to the media. Well, folks, we are still here. You just saw.
So you listen to Representative Josiah Marvin Cole of Bong County Electoral District 3, and so everyone now that been using this route through the compound of the LMP have been directed to use elsewhere, and there is no exception. Several Liberians were directed to use the other way, and a foreign national just a moment ago also arrived here, and the police told him to use the other side of the route. So there is no exception to those who have access to this, except you have a fish to fry in the oil. So these lawmakers have accompanied their colleagues, and we were also concerned whether these lawmakers have trust in the police to conduct a fair and impartial investigation. So we were concerned about that, and of course this is exactly what is happening here. And
officers are ongoing investigation. Richard Dre man is also going on investigation. So
I follow you on Spawn Talk last night when you explained the entire situation yesterday. I just wanted to clarify whether there's a law at the capital that forbids other lawmakers parking in that location you were parked in yesterday, for which your car was ordered there.
there's no law. And there will be no law. Look, if somebody is a speaker, I'm not saying Richard Councillor Phonetic Profile is not my boss. We're making quite amount equals. He cannot be my boss. We're making quite amount equals because when people, all cannot go to a meeting, you have to go like the people of district number 10. Elected me to become the representative. Everybody can come to the meeting. So we put our trust in Phonetic Profile to represent us. So if you have issues, plenary is a head issue making part of the house. Right against me, not to go drain my car and bust into my car. We see the police car recallings. The police have people that say somebody sent us. But this instance with Junta Rachel Kuhn is present. We got the video. Rachel Kuhn is there. We have the video giving instruction to bring. So what evidence are looking for again?
So yesterday.
Look, I would not expect the police to hold the police officers and those surveillance responsible for what happened. They were under instruction. Rachel Kuhn, the junta rebel man that claiming to be speaker, gave instruction yesterday. In that car, they will have to change my car. I will not use that car anymore.
So in a space where your car is not replaced, and in a space where investigation is not quote unquote perfectly done, what do we expect?
We will come to the court. If I can get redress from the court, I will damage Rachel Kuhn's car.
You mean that?
If I don't damage Rachel Kuhn's car, I'm back on temple.
Should that be considered as a threat for
If it is a threat, I made a threat. And if any police officer,
are you not a friend?
Mommy, I want to try this here. If I were a friend, I would with security. Any police officer, any AFL, use gun that is given to them by Joseph Walker on me, I will use gun on Joseph Walker.
Do you have a gun?
Are you concerned about the peace?
Anywhere I can forget about the peace now. Anywhere gun not supposed to be used on me. If I break law, you must come into the law.
Do you have your possession gun?
When the time reach, you will not get in my possession. I was saying to you now. I am saying, let me restate. Any AFL or police officer or national security officer that is being armed by Joseph Walker, use gun on Yekeh, I will use gun on Joseph Walker.
So where are you going to take the gun from?
When the time reach, you will know where the gun come from.
These are statements on the peace. These are statements on the peace.
My man, young fire always say, I'm sitting ready for the police during the day, just do peace, the whole day. We get pizza for using train machine for people's doors.
What he do?
We get pizza for people put on last people.
What's the office?
But you come, look, we should stand up and talk. And I feel like nobody.
Capital building got burned down. A peace?
I lost 2 million and Brenda.
Country that they take over peacefully to you.
I lost 25,000 US. I lost my iPhone 15 Pro Max that phone will come. I lost my laptop. That laptop will come.
You will see insincerity in the things being listed so far.
I was going to go pay dowry for you, and you are getting married. What portion me how?
And they make somebody say also say money no here no fat as in the
if I want talking at capital building, I was set on committee. Money laundering. Then we accused Roger Baga for doing money laundering.
But wasn't that at the risk to have had such
there is no risk.
huge sum of money in your
As far
car?
as I'm concerned, I can get my money. I travel anytime feel it. People have 100 million US in car. Passing around, giving the lawmaker to remove speaker. You didn't say money laundering. My own small money that I want to say money laundering. Why is 2 million that burn out of it?
And I want to let but they say the truth. They put let hear you talking, continue talking. They know that the fact they come from you.
Yekeh is irresponsible. I challenge them. I challenge those junta every day. I will explain Yekeh. We will explain Yekeh. I challenge you. If you don't do it, you are very stupid and dogs. I challenge you to
there are some Liberians who sees insincerity in things that have been listed by Representative Yekeh.
Well, not up to you. I don't want to say I had it. You were in the room with me. Now, under my word, so they say no. Because you're not my word. You are not in my heart. You will say no. I get time for those fake people. I say I had it. You say no. Then prove that I don't have it now.
Liberians are concerned about what documentation that you have in your possession that could prove that you have that huge sum of money in your car.
I got no evidence to anybody. I decide what was in my car and who bought my car with all my concern. Who entered my car with all my concern will produce it.
Where are we now with your case so far?
The case is on course. The police station here. We'll go over there. I can get redress from over there. I swear to God. God take my left, but I don't force Richard car.
What's the Rana County District 10 lawmaker Yekeh? Listen to Representative Yekeh Koluba addressing journalists, and there were concerns being raised about insincerity into what been listed so far by the lawmaker, and he provided clarity. Listen to him. This is Cool TV. We here at the entry of the Liberia. There's the Liberian National Police headquarters here in Monrovia. So wherever you are watching, tell us exactly where you're watching from. Representative Koluba has vowed to destroy the majority members speaker, Richard Namweku, somebody who he described as junta, will destroy his vehicle if justice is not served adequately. And how can justice be served adequately? That is one thing that we can actually see it from where we are. But this is Cool TV. We here, and of course my name is Emmanuel Gablicheto from the main entry of the Liberian National Police headquarters. This is where we are, the center of attraction right now in Liberia. I'm here alongside Samuel Johnson, and together we are bringing you the live coverage of what is happening here. Listen to Representative Yekeh Koluba, listening to Representative Josiah Marvin Cole, one of those who been listed as a person of interest, so as to help the ongoing investigation of the alleged burning down of the joint chamber of the House of Representatives. Keep sharing this live podcast. Tell us exactly where you're watching from, and tell us what you make of what is happening. So let's join another Liberian here. This lady having
He's not a speaker in the Republic of Liberia. That's why I want the international world to know. And that's why when you see when when he was speaking, he never recognized Richard Kuhn as a speaker. because they know the law. The law is the law. You can never bypass the law. And our former president never showed Yekeh here because he's not a speaker. I got so much evidence to say that Yekeh is not a speaker because we the Liberian people said we have not accepted him as our speaker. So if he's doing too much, he better step down, as Senator Waterspoon said. Step down and let the people go on election and elect the speaker. Even if they don't want our speaker, Jay Fanatikova, let them do election and then we get a new speaker in the Republic. He's taking our country to chaos. Yekeh is taking our country to chaos.
He referred to himself as a regime speaker. You are a citizen of Liberia. What does that
He
statement
can
mean?
never be a regime speaker because he don't have leadership ability. He's arrogant to the letter. He can never be a regime speaker. He can't even be a housekeeper. Yekeh can never be a housekeeper. I'm saying it and I'm proud to say it because he's getting our country to where it's at today. We carry business, people get power. You bring them one, no business. Because what? The country is at a hostage. People scared to bring in their goods. People scared to do this one because of the one Yekeh. Let Yekeh step down. If you people are watching it,
If you feel
Dr. Waterspoon, let Yekeh step down. The Liberian people are tired with that kind of thing. The one happened in the capital building last, yesterday should be the last. If it ain't the last, we the business people will come outside for them. And when we come outside, all the immature people call themselves majority black will be all of that building.
what do you foresee? Who do you want to be the speaker now?
For me, anybody elected is my speaker. For me, anybody else elected is my speaker. For what we people look to get power forcefully is not good. Anytime you get power forcefully, people will die for it. And people's lives have been lost. The time pass. Some people they went home and trap and die because of the tension. So they see capital building. Yeah, there was fire. Yeah, people went home. Some people left or broken. People, you know what happened? Or they die. But so you don't take power forcefully when President we have taken over the country to you in a peaceful manner. President Joseph Nima Braka, I'm speaking today, you will hear my voice. They tell the country over to you peacefully. I want you to maintain the country and turn the country back over to any other president that will come peacefully. We don't want war in our country. Take down your Yekeh.
Thank you so much.
So what's your name?
Liberian lady
My name
there
is Pinky
expressing.
Okay.
Success Boy International.
All right. Thank you, Pinky. So Pinky Crichton is a concerned Liberian who have also come here, and you still see placards into some of the people's hands here while we are following the situation here from the grounds of the LMP. A couple of Liberians themselves have come and they have expressed their interest, the sadness about the ongoing impasse at the House of Representatives. And since October of last year, this ongoing impasse at the House started, and the majority members of the House of Representatives elected Yekeh on a web ballot as representative of them, quote unquote, as their head, who will speak on their behalf, who will preside over their section. And that section was taking place in the Joint Chamber until lately in December, around December 18, when the alleged burning of the Joint Chamber took place. And since then, the ongoing impasse is still existing among Liberians, as well as, because what happened is that everyone can leave from the 73 electoral districts from across Liberia and gathered at the House, at the Capitol building. So one person each being elected from various districts, and two persons also being elected as senators of each county, making up 103 members of the legislature. 30 senators, 73 members of the House of Representatives, making it 103 that are into the first branch of government. And at the level of the legislature, the parliamentarian proceedings there is quite different. What have happened from the very beginning is that it all started from the signatures collected by members of the majority side who in their wisdom saw it prudent that it was time to end the speakership of embattled Speaker Jonathan Fonati Kovai. It started, it lasted for a couple of times up to today's date. The impasse is still on. At some time, there were some of the members from the minority bloc because it started on the basis of 43 to 30. Later on, we saw Bernard Blue Benson, DJ Blue join the majority bloc, and Representative Zina Norman also went their way, but later on someone sorted, he came back to the minority bloc. So they went on until it stick at the level of 28, and again 2 other persons again left. Later on they realized that the statement from the justice in chamber now gave them another energy that they have officially given their position statement that they would not sit under the speakership of Richard Nangwe Kun. So, but before that, they constituted themselves in a group called the Rule and Order. They called them the Law Legislative Caucus, headed by Representative Musa Hassan Belete. And so the official statement came out. It tells that they are no longer going to sit on the majority members, Speaker Richard Nangwe Kun. So the process is still on, and it is, increasing by the day. But today we are here in regards to 2 lawmakers from the minority bloc. The minority bloc is the one headed by now Representative Musa Hassan Belete in support of the embattled Speaker Jonathan Fonati Kovai. So the process is that Representative Abu Banat Kamara of District 15 Montserrat Candidate and Representative Dixon Sibo of District 16 of Montserrat Candidate both were invited at the headquarters of the Liberia National Police as persons of interest. And when you hear persons of interest, why it give you a clue that these persons of interest have information to assist the investigation. Okay, it is not an official allegations leveled against these lawmakers, but rather they have come to provide sensitive information that will help to aid the investigation, the ongoing investigation. Already, there are people in custody at the Monrovia Central Prison for the alleged burning down of the Capitol building, particularly the Jones Chamber of the House, that is the legislature, because the Jones Chamber is owned by both houses, the senators as well as the representatives. So we're still here, we're watching the process, and short and possible time we'll take a break. When we take a break, upon our return, we're going to take a break. Upon our return, we will give you the update. But we've been told the ongoing investigation is currently taking place, and so we are right here. This is Cool TV. My name is Emmanuel Gabriel, Samuel Johnson, and we here and are providing you all of the latest information as we go along. This is Cool. Keep watching. Tell us exactly where you're watching from. Tell us exactly where you're watching from. What is your opinion? What is your take on the unfoldings here at the headquarters of the LMP? What is your take on the happenings here at the headquarters of the LMP? So we're still here and watching to see the process leading to the arrival of those lawmakers that were being invited here to provide insight or those sensitive pieces of information they have to assist the LMP in the ongoing investigation.
So folks, we are still here. Emmanuel Toh has just turned over control to Miss Samuel Johnson. The both of us are jointly bringing you this live broadcast from the Liberian National Police headquarters. As you may be aware, two lawmakers from the minority black, Honorable Dixon Wulawuli Sibo of District 17, that's District 16, Honorable Abu Bana Kamara of District 15 are the two lawmakers that were invited by the Liberian National Police. The Liberian National Police. They're barely focusing on chief, and so we are still here, and those that were invited by the Liberian National Police are still in there ongoing investigations. But the other lawmakers that came to accompany them, that's Honorable Frank Safoko, Honorable Yekeh Koduba, Honorable Yekeh Yogbo, Honorable DB from River G, they all have come outside. They have gone across the road there waiting for the rest of their folks, or the two lawmakers that were invited officially for interrogation. Len Eugene Nangbe, who is Special Office Assistant now to former President George Weah, was seen here earlier. He spoke to the press where he cautioned the Liberian National Police to handle this matter without being selective. He said CDC as a party, they will cooperate with police investigation. They will cooperate with police investigation. So those other citizens that have come here alongside with their lawmaker, they're here to accompany their lawmaker. They're now retiring. As you can see, the sun, the energy is a bit going down. All of them are seated now, seated resting, waiting for their lawmaker. As you see, they all are here in solidarity from District 16. Earlier this morning when they came, they were all in zeal with their placard, chanting patriarch, chanting different messages. As you see, this placard, District 16 is with Honorable Sibo, stop the last. They were energized at first when they came this morning, but now they are a bit getting tired. We are still here at the Liberian National Police headquarters waiting for Honorable Dixon Wulawuli Sibo, Honorable Abu Bana Kamara to come out. Probably they will speak to the press by the time they come out. So folks, while we are waiting for the two lawmakers to come out, we will take a short break and resume back as soon as we receive signal that the investigation has concluded and the lawmakers are now coming out. So we will take a short break. Many thanks to my colleagues Emmanuel To, who has just joined me here to bring you this live broadcast. Thanks always for watching. We will join you as soon as we see the two lawmakers coming outside of Central.